I don't know whether I can answer them or not.
Well, first off, what we're going to do is we're going to go through your whole life history, kind of.
Oh, you asked the wrong one. I know I was born one day. I'm sure of that, but that's about all. I'm afraid you come up here for a full place for information.
Oh, no, just some general stuff I already know, but some of my grandkids won't know. Like, what was your parents' names?
Well, Carolina, Irish Sheets.
That was your mom. What was your dad's name?
Yeah, Carolina, Lynman, Lynham.
Lynham, that was
Lyman.
Lyman, that was your dad's name. Claire was your mom, and
that's
Lyman.
My mother's.
Oh, Lyman
Mother.
What was your
No,
dad's
he
name?
was a Sheets, Irish Sheets.
Irish Sheets.
I-R-A.
All right. So Lyman was your mother's middle name,
Yeah.
or your mother's maiden name, Lyman?
Last name, yeah.
Yeah, I see. Okay, now Viola is your name. What's your middle name? Did you have a middle name?
It was Annie, but just don't put that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Named after Annie Redding. I never liked that. A-N-N-A.
Really?
A-N-N-I-E. Annie. Viola Annie Sheets.
Well, I like that name, really.
Did it?
Yeah.
Viola Annie Sheets. That's too old-timey, Glenn.
Well.
Viola Annie. I just put Anna, but it's Viola Annie. A-N-N-I-E. Annie.
Well, let me ask you this. How many brothers and sisters did you have?
Well, there was 12 altogether.
12 altogether.
6 brothers and 5 sisters.
Now, where did you fall in line as far as the oldest to the youngest? How many older than
5 brothers and 6 sisters. I'm talking about. I got one brother left out of the bunch. One. Neville. Neville Sheets.
You and him the last one left, huh? Or you got sisters?
Oh no, I got Margie and I got Lucille and Nanny.
But Neville's your only brother left.
Yeah, only brother out of 5.
Now
6 girls and 5 boys.
How many are older than you, or were older than you?
Well, Willard's the oldest, I was next, then Edward, then Emma, then Agnes, and Junior. Neville's the youngest. He's born on Christmas Day.
Is that right? How many years younger is he than you?
Oh, he's a whole lot younger than me.
Several
I'm the
years.
oldest. See, Willard's the oldest, and I was next. I'm done 82.
Yeah.
Willard's 2 years older than me.
Now, when were you born? What day? What year?
1907.
May 27th.
May the 27th, 1907.
1907. All right. Now, what school did you go to?
Oh, I went to different schools.
How far did you get in school?
8th grade.
8th grade? Where'd you go to school in the last year you were taught?
I went to Forks of Elkhorn and Colston Schoolhouse. No, I don't know, around different places. There's no certain place.
Well, when you got out of 8th grade, what did you do then? Did you go to work?
No, stayed home, helped change diapers and one thing.
Stuff like that? Yeah. I guess Neville was pretty young.
Oh, yeah, he's the youngest one.
Well, when did you met Papaw? How'd you meet Papaw?
Oh, we were going to picture shows, Jeanette and Dee's. And then, of course, Neville and Margie was young. A lot of times, I paid their way to the show, so me and Uncle would get out, a little bit.
So you met him at the picture show?
Oh, no, I met him down here to the Standard Oil place, he worked down there. Standard Oil, and then he worked for the state after we married.
Now, where was you working at that time? Was you working at the distillery then?
Oh, no, I was at home most of the time.
Was it home?
Well, I worked some out the Old Crow and Old Taylor, too. The garment factory 2 different times. Both times I was down there, I got pregnant and had to quit, so they wouldn't take me back, last time.
Huh.
That old Joe McDowell, I didn't like him anyway, so.
He was your boss, Joe McDowell?
Yeah, Mr. Brock. You have to come up with so many units every day, If you didn't, they didn't like it. It's on your back, So I finally got on time working this, I forget her name now. And she'd walk the floor and I'd do the work,
Now, what'd you do at the garment factory?
Well, I sewed on a machine.
I see. What'd you do out at the distillery when you worked out there?
Oh, well, shine bottle, they go down the belt and inspect them, first one thing to another. That woman, I bet, still bringing Marie's dinner. Well, she don't need no dinner. Somebody ought to tell her that.
Huh.
She ain't ate nothing for a week.
She's that bad off?
Oh, yeah. See, she had a growth down there, bristled something for her. It stopped, the passage, couldn't get through there, and everything she'd taken, you vomit and come up. Huh. I feel kind of bummed today. Ain't much mood to ask questions.
I'm sorry.
Can't think straight, Clint.
Oh, that's all right.
That's all right. That's all right. No matter what, if you hit and miss, they won't ever know the difference, will they?
That's right.
What's that little light doing up there flickering?
That means that we're on.
On.
Yeah,
And it don't flicker, it ain't on.
right.
No, I thought maybe Larry'd be back here when we get the medicine now. If you don't, he'd have to get it later in the day. I've been around wiping cobwebs and run the sweeper here yesterday. I'll tell you, everlasting. It seemed like they farm overnight, you know. So I'm going to get the beans on and cook my beans. I got to stir up occasion.
How long you lived here in this house? When you and Humphrey first got married was?
Well, we first rented, you know, from Miss Taylor about 16 years. I can't go that far back. I don't know.
Was that here?
Yeah, right here. Right here.
I see.
We lived over yonder on the other side of Franklin, over in Thorn Hill, on that big old tall house way over there, about 2 weeks after we married, and we moved over here. Rented from Miss Taylor.
I see. How old was you when you got married, remember? Or when did you get married? Remember the day or the year?
Well, I was 37 years old when married. I don't remember that. Hardly.
37, let's see, it was 1907.
I wish Larry'd come back. Maybe he could help me out. I know I was born one day.
Well, that's all that counts, isn't it?
Yeah. A long time ago.
Well, what was Humphrey's middle name, you remember?
I don't think he had a middle name, did I? I never did know about it.
Really? May not have.
Can't recall it.
They used to always have middle names,
I
didn't
don't
they?
think he did.
Now, this is a touchy subject, I know, but when did Papa die, remember? 1964? Or 65?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. He done been dead 30 or some odd years. 30, I don't know. Larry could tell you, but I don't know. I don't have that good a memory.
That's all right.
You going up Miss Carmichael to get her history, too?
Oh, yeah, I got them the other day.
You did?
Yeah.
I reckon that's a yard long one.
Yeah, I found out a lot of things I didn't know before.
Huh?
Found out a lot of things I didn't
I
know
bet so.
about.
I wouldn't doubt that dog, Cliff.
Well, I didn't know you had 12 brothers and sisters. I knew you had quite a bit, but I only had 12.
Well, there's one of them died of childbirth. My daddy said the old Dr. Coleman fools around too long, too slow, you know. But you can't win them all. So.
Yeah.
I remember that as well as yesterday. You got a little white casket about that long, put on a sewing machine, you know. It just wasn't to be, that's all, you know.
Yeah.
She was a girl, and her name was Catherine.
Okay. It's pretty.
It's amazing, though, what you can find out, ain't you know.
Yeah, it is. Just by accident, you know. Well, like, didn't one of your brothers get
Killed.
Yeah. Was that Willard?
Yeah, Willard Sheets.
Now, how'd that happen now? Wouldn't he?
He got his throat cut out messing around, drinking with the wrong parties.
Didn't he?
About the time we heard about it, Clint, next thing we got, he was dead, you know. Cut his jugular here and bled to death.
Yeah.
Said he stuffed his hat, straw hat in an old stove, you know. Tried to cover it up. And Eva drug him out there and tried to make it appear that the train run over. She's going to get him wanting to sue the railroad company, you know. She's money crazy. But that wasn't a word of truth. Wasn't a word of truth in that.
Was that his wife, Eva?
Yeah, Eva, she finally died with a stroke or something.
And who do you reckon killed him?
Oh, I forget the old man's name.
Well, I think I recall something about him killing somebody's dog or something like that, and that fella being the one that was mad at him or something. Is that right?
I don't know about that. I didn't hear about that, but I forget the old man's name, but he had it in for Willard. I'll tell you, Willard was running after this old woman, and he was too, and he was jealous of Willard. Now, that's the whole size of that. I think that's what it all boiled down to tell you the truth.
Of all your brothers and sisters, who is your favorite? Do you really have one?
No, I don't have them all. I like them all the same like I do you all. I ain't have no pick.
Well, thank you.
I said, I love Clinton, I love Bobby, and I told Barbara, I love them all. I said, it's all just the same to me, and I don't make no difference. If I can't give to one, I don't give to the other. Now, David's going to soon have a birthday.
Yeah,
25th of this month.
That's true.
I'm going to have to go down with jeans, you know, come out with him. Bless his heart.
My goodness, now, let's see, there's Dad, and then he has 2 half-sisters and 1 half-brother.
You know, he never has been season yet. They kind of fell out, you know, when Larry taken over his place, and she talked to Henrietta, and Larry pretty bad, from what I can hear. You know, she too much alike, Larry and Nat.
Really?
So they had some words, I don't know what. But he should go to see her, you know, that's his half-sister.
Yeah, but then again,
Yeah.
she could come see him too, you know. The same distance between...
Didn't she never come see him when he was sick? No, I don't know about that.
Was Jeanette sick? Is she bad off?
Oh, yes, she's got blood clots in the leg. We got one cleared up and the other they haven't. She's on a machine over in the hospital. Been in extensive care there for a while.
Really?
But I think she's out of that now. Well, Marie was in extensive care, but they taken her out day before yesterday at 1 o'clock. Or maybe it's yesterday. They put her in a room. She's in the 4th room. I don't know what number. But Larry would go see her too.
Tell me about your friend up here that always writes me Christmas cards and or birthday card. Always sends a birthday card and $1. What's her name?
Miss Johnson, Elizabeth Johnson. Did she send you $1 too?
No, she hasn't lately. I think she quit when I turned about 22. But she did it every year up and all through college.
Oh, well, she sent David $1. You know, I give it back to her. Send Bobby $1. And then when her birthday comes around the 20th of October, I think the 20th, 12th or 20th, I make up for it. You know, give her $2. Cause I don't give her kids no money. You know, I can't afford it. So.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I ought to give her some money for sending me all those cards. Or at least buy her stamps or something.
No, you shouldn't. She done forgot that. Just might as well be you somebody else. No, don't you do that.
Well,
If you got any money, you give it to Vicky. Or your mom. I'm all choked up here. Got a frog in my neck. I'm sorry I can't help you out more on that, but I'll tell you, I wish Larry was here. He's supposed to come back. I wished I'd have put them beans on today. I'd probably had them done, but now you could have had a big bowl of beans.
That's okay. I told Vicky I'll be home for lunch.
Today?
Yeah, so I couldn't stay anyway. But
does she come home every day for dinner?
Yeah, sometimes, depending. Sometimes we do our running during lunch. We have to pay our bills
yeah, a
and
lot
stuff
of people
like
do
that.
that, you know.
Yeah.
These people over here run. I was like this cohort. I wouldn't pay that big house rent just to sleep over there. They come in half a dozen times and go out again. I understand that for the gas. Do you? Larry got that big car, but that burns the gas. He cut the grass up, and I give him $20. And Mom said 10's enough. I said no, it ain't. I said you got that big car. That means extra gas. I said, oh, you ain't cutting that yard no less than $20. Goes anyhow. You know Larry ain't in too good a shape. He don't let all, but he ain't in really good shape. He shouldn't be out here cutting yard, you know, hot as he is.
Yeah. Well, that's
Old
pretty
Bobby
cool.
getting fatter every day, ain't he? Bless his heart. He's sweet little old thing. I just love him to death.
Well, I hope he likes his new job working out there at the cleaning those places up. I hope he likes that.
You're gonna burn up all your juice up there.
Oh no, I got 2 hours worth of tape there. I ain't worried about it at all. Where's Miss Cohorn? Is she the lady that's across the street right here?
Lives right down in their second house, but she's gone. She's not there unless she's come in just the last little bit. She be running around, don't run down the country. You gonna get her history too?
No, she ain't my grandmother. Only you are.
That's a cute little car.
Thank you. You know that car's got 150,000 miles on it.
I read it. Having pains, you know, pressing in his brain.
It's Neville's when Neville's born.
He's the youngest, you know. Christmas Day we had dinner right ready to eat, so wasn't nothing to eat. My dad said he got to go with Mr. Balls, and Mr. Balls got to come over here, and we got to call Dr. Cobbin, so they got to heating up the water and things. We all stayed there, but it's sorry I did, you know, because she was hot and carrying on, you know.
Yeah.
She usually had a good time, but she was kind of old, you know, when he's born.
Yeah, I guess so. With 12 kids, you kind of have.
Ought to be opened up a little bit.
Well, you think you'd have enough practice, wouldn't you?
Didn't y'all ever have one?
I don't know. I guess we'll have one, but
Ain't no hurry about it.
I'm not in a hurry about it.
I would be. Have more fun the way it is, don't you?
That's right.
When me and Larry talked about the water bed, I said, I don't think I'd like a water bed, Larry. He said, I know I wouldn't.
Well, you know, we got one, and
Yeah.
I kind of like it. Vicky really likes it.
She does.
But
She can just roll around a big fat thing, you know, just have a good time.
it's a great big bed, it is.
Yeah.
But it hurts my back sometimes. I don't know what it is about it. I sit down and instead of laying flat, like, I
And it
kind
rolls you over, don't it?
of lay like this, you know.
How long you had your water bed? Ever since you went to housekeeping?
No, we just bought it here recently. But I'd say we've had it about 4 months.
Well, you have to get your twin beds now. You get you another bed and let her sleep in that. So you can just flop around, you know. I done got way beside myself.
Well, I tell you, a waterbed's so big you can be on half. It takes up the whole room practically, and you can,
Yeah.
you know, I can sleep one night and practically never see her.
Well, that's better off you do. Won't get pregnant, Cliff.
Not that way, will we?
No. I have so much fun with you. I know it don't go no further than this. Now Larry tell me to shut up. Said, well, you off your rocker, you lost your mind.
Well,
But Bobby come up here. Me and him have the best time. And maybe we'll go out to the cliffside and get us something to eat. You know, if we have time. He's got that much time.
Yeah.
I just love to be around him. You know.
Yeah. That cause it's a good place to eat too. I tell
Yeah.
you what, I
Yeah.
like going there. You know, everybody.
Where's that you like to go?
Cliffside.
Yeah, it is. Good place.
I'm taking.
And he
Vicky
winds
there.
up eating one of them there hot dog. You know.
Yeah. I like the roast beef special.
Yeah, I do too. I just love it.
Yeah.
Take Barbara out there too, and she likes it too.
You know, everybody I've taken out there, they like it. Vicky
I'd
likes
rather
it.
do that just to go through all that ordeal. It's been so hot too, Clint. You know.
Yeah, yeah. And it's not a bad price either. I mean, you know, really for going
But
to
I'm
eat.
going to get in there. I'm going to stir up that, you know, it's lemon cake mix. Got white ice and this, that. I've got plenty of cookies in there just to get rid of it. Going to cook a beef roast.
Well, that sounds good.
And green beans. Got plenty of big ripe tomatoes from Deezy's. Won't have no slaw because I don't have no cabbage. So I'd rather have tomato anyhow. It'll be plenty of tomatoes for tomorrow, and that's all that matters, you know, me. You be sure you come too.
Tomorrow.
Mhm.
Okie dokie. I'll try to do that. If I got time, I'll tell Vicky to come Tuesday.
Yes, hon, don't
Okay.
leave her out.
What time should we be here? Noon?
Well, I'm going to try to have it ready at 12 o'clock.
Okay. We'll do
Start
that.
early. Make the tea tonight. Of course, won't have to lose no slaw because I don't have the cabbage. So, yeah, you don't leave her out. Have her mad at me for this, for nothing in the world. It'll make no difference.
We'll be here at noon then.
There'll be plenty for everybody. Y'all just go ahead and eat. You don't have to sit around. If I don't say nothing, you just go ahead and load your plates up. I'll try and have me be more, you know, and have it ready, more ready, you know.
Okay. All right.
Nothing happen. Have it tomorrow. I told her I was afraid to put them beans ruin on, but don't cook them. Wash them up and cook them. Well, you through with my history. I reckon you about found out all you got to find.
I'm almost done. What? You seen any Lawrence Welk lately?
Huh?
You know Lawrence Welk is still on TV?
Lawrence Welk.
Yeah. Didn't you used to watch Lawrence
Oh,
Welk?
yeah, I used to watch it. No, I haven't saw it.
He's on. Well, you don't get it on your TV here, but I get it at my TV at home.
You do?
Yeah. You don't have a channel 15. See, I got a channel 15.
No, I haven't gotten him in a long, long time.
Yeah.
I used to like it.
Really?
Well, I still do.
I wonder if he's still living. Is he? Still?
Couldn't tell you. I thought you said you got him.
Well, he's on TV, but it's on. You know, it's reruns. You
Yeah.
know, I don't know if it's.
I don't know about that. I'll tell you. I couldn't tell you because I wouldn't know.
What's your favorite television show? What do you like watching?
I like MASH.
You like
I
MASH?
watch MASH and
I like MASH.
oh, Andy Griffin every day.
I like Andy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
they
the
kinda-
Crosbys. I like that old
You like-
silly Cosby.
Do you?
Although they was good last night.
Vicky
So,
likes him. I don't watch them much anymore.
oh, the little girl's so funny. They didn't have no grape jelly, and that little old fat boy comes in. He's so cute too, the little gut sticking out there. They didn't have no grape jelly, so they had some raw grapes and put them in this here mixer thing and chopped them up, and that juice just went all over the house. You know, sort of like they're going to make that jelly, you know, make it.
Yeah.
Little bitty kid. Well, he come in there and you know, got next to all of them, you know, and they all denied it and everything, you know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, kids are kids, ain't they?
Yeah, they are. I think they can do it all sometimes.
I say you don't know what you miss, no, if you don't have kids. See, if I hadn't had Larry, you know, I wouldn't have had none of you. I told David that. I said, oh, if it makes me so mad, I could just kill him, wring his neck off. Well, Mamaw, you wouldn't have us. I said, well, I never thought of it that way, David.
Yeah, that's true.
That's old. Like to died both times I had the kids, you know, I had that little girl, you know,
What was her name?
Karen Sue.
Karen Sue.
She'd have been 43-year-old last July.
Is that
She'd
right?
lived, 43-year-old.
43?
Uh,
Is that right? I didn't know that.
she was pretty.
Really?
Pretty little thing.
How
They
long-
don't even have a picture of her on in the casket.
Is that right?
Yeah, they
Only
did.
in the casket?
Casket.
Hmm.
Pretty.
How old did she get to be? How old was she?
Well, she
Couple
liked,
of days? Couple of weeks?
she liked 9 days to be 6 months old when she died.
Really?
She'd taken the flu and pneumonia. She'd taken sick on Friday and died on Monday.
Hmm.
Take no white nip, so, and I think she got, of course, everybody crazy about it. You know, it's pretty now. They give her an old rubber pacifier, and she got to chewing on that, trying to cut teeth, you know.
Uh-huh.
And she got that cold, and I think, from them, you know, over there. I think caused it, what started it. Dr. Rush didn't wait for me. When he come in there, he just grabbed and went on. And didn't wait for me to go to the car because she, you know, just she put a needle in her, you know, no, she wasn't going to live.
Well, things change these days, don't
Yeah,
have
they
it?
do, sure do.
You know, back in the old days, 12 kids wasn't unusual because most of them would die before you get to be a
It
Not
is.
most of them, but you know.
But we had to get out in the field and work for our living. We couldn't sit around like they do now, running on a motorcycle up and down the road. We had our chores to do, and that wood box better be full, the cans full of coal, and the water buckets full of water, and all this, that, and the other. If you didn't, daggone, you'd get a whip.
We had to have
That's the
that.
trouble now, Clint. These children, there's nobody to raise them. That's the trouble. Nobody to raise them. Teach them nothing.
That's
Just
true.
let them go. Parents are worse off than they are.
Not enough discipline.
That's right. You spare the rod and you run the kid.
We had vacation Bible
Well,
school.
me and some old first out here talking the other evening said if you'd whoop a kid, boy, they'd put you in jail nearly, you know.
That's why teachers can't teach them nothing, because the teacher spanks them, they get in trouble.
Yeah.
The teacher gets fired.
Well, what do you think about that? I know you found a school, they didn't go on about education.
I know, they can't teach them nothing because they don't want to learn.
I don't guess Larry's coming back, Clint.
He'll be back here directly.
He looks so nice this morning on brand new Bridget overalls, you know. They always look like they come out of a bandbox. He said, Mom, come go with me. I said, I look like going somewhere. I ain't going nowhere, Larry. Well, it's been so good talking to you, Clint, where you got the right words and all. You just have to hit
That's
my
right.
head.
Well, I'm sure this will do.
Reports a 19% increase in net profits in the first half of the year, as its oil and gas production rose while oil prices were stronger. Tom Rivers, London.
The Soviet Union is one of the world's major grain importers, and that is not expected to change, as we hear from UPI's Chuck Abbott.
The Soviet Union has announced 2 major agricultural reforms this year, but it's likely to remain a major grain importer, according to 2 analysts. The economists who testified on Capitol Hill do not expect there will be much change in Soviet production. D. Gale Johnson of the University of Chicago said the Soviet Union is engaging in piecemeal change when major reform is needed. A top-ranking Agriculture Department analyst, Ken Gray, agreed structural reform is needed. However, Gray was more optimistic that change will occur. Last spring, the Soviet Union announced a plan to allow individuals to lease land and farm it. A month ago, the government unveiled a plan to pay hard currency to government farms if they supply more grain to the government. Johnson says the currency initiative may help the government acquire more grain for food production, but it's not likely to mean larger grain production. The Soviet Union has been a grain importer as part of its efforts to expand meat and dairy supplies. In a related development, the Kremlin bought 50,000 metric tons of surplus U.S. butter on Thursday. The Soviets paid nearly $81 million, or 73 cents a pound, for the butter. I'm Chuck Abbott at the Agriculture Department.
Energy Secretary James Watkins says the government plans.
I'm Ann Taylor. Crying free at last, hundreds of East Germans crossed through Austria and into West Germany today. 6,000 East Germans have been waiting in refugee camps in Hungary for weeks. Starting shortly after midnight, at the rate of 200 to 400 an hour, East Germans cross the Austrian border into West Germany, many of them driving small East German-made cars. Officials in West Germany say they expect as many as 10,000 refugees. Leftist guerrillas in El Salvador have announced a 10-day unilateral truce that would coincide with peace talks in Mexico this week. Tom Gibb reports from San Salvador.
A rebel communique issued this morning says the ceasefire will start Wednesday. The rebels are due to hold talks for the first time with the newly elected rightist government of President Alfredo Cristiani on Wednesday and Thursday in Mexico. The rebels say they want to put negotiation of a more permanent ceasefire at the top of the agenda. Cristiani also says a ceasefire is necessary to create the right atmosphere for dialogue. So far, there's been no official government reaction, however, to today's rebel communique. But Armed Forces Chief Colonel René Emilio Ponce said the initiative was merely designed to gain the rebels' points abroad. The rebels, in turn, have accused Cristiani of placing obstacles by opposing the presence of observers in the talks. For National Public Radio, this is Tom Gibb in San Salvador.
The Food and Drug Administration